Wat sou jy doen om die mooiste plekke in ons land te beskerm? Dele wat uniek en ekologies sensitief en kosbaar is en na 'n geskatte 300 miljoen jaar redelik ongerep is. ‘n versoekskrifteken? Sou jy betoog?
That there will be a day pass in existence that is built and after that is built.
Of sou jy vir die beplande tolhek op Chapmans jouself aan die bouterrein vasboei? En as dit nie vrugte afwerp nie, sou jy tot 'n 15-dag eetstaking oorgaan.
And she's determined to stop construction.
I feel so strongly about this issue, this being the nutshell of the larger exploitation, raping of our environment worldwide, and impoverishing of the people, the majority of the people. And I'm tired of it.
Skoonheid kom teen 'n prys, maar in die geval van Chapmans of Chappies, soos onder die plaaslike gemeenskap bekend staan, is hierdie prys net te hoog. Nie net raak die sak van die belastingbetaler nie, maar dit het 'n massiewe impak op die omgewing.
Chapmans Rylaan is Tafelberg Nasionale Park se kroonjuweel. Die 11 km lange kronkelpad is uit loodregte kraanse gekap waar die blou Atlantiese Oseaan die oeroue berge ontmoet. Die pad baan sy weg deur die Tafelberg Nasionale Park, 'n wêrelderfenisgebied wat ook deel van die Kaapse Blommeryk is. Die rotsformasies hier het nog altyd groot belangstelling by geoloë uitgelok, omdat daar duidelik gesien kan word waar die 600 miljoen jaar oue graniet en die sandsteenlaag wat 450 miljoen jaar oud is, mekaar ontmoet. Die pad is gedurende die Eerste Wêreldoorlog deur hierdie sagter laag gekap om Houtbaai met Noordhoek te verbind. Dis al vir byna 100 jaar 'n trekpleister vir piknikgangers, voetslaaners, motorfietsryers en mense wat net vir die lekker daar ry.
Ten spyte van die asemrowende uitsigte, het Chapmans ook 'n skadukant en het al lewens geëis in die verlede. Hierdie versperrings is aangebring om rotsstortings te voorkom en op so 'n manier die pad bietjie veiliger te maak. Rotsstortings en grondverskuiwings het na ewige storms in die 90's groot skade veroorsaak en die stad moes miljoene rande se skadevergoeding aan die slagoffers en hul gesinne betaal. Die pad is uiteindelik gesluit tot daar later besluit is om dit 'n tolpad te maak. Dit was glo die enigste manier om die pad oop te hou. Die tender vir die rehabilitasie van die pad is aan Entelini toegeken. Dis 'n maatskappy waarin verskeie konstruksiemaatskappye aandele besit. Die kontrak wat die DA-regering sedertdien geërf het die beheer en toegang in die hande van die private konsessiehouer geplaas. Robin Carlyle, lid van die uitvoerende komitee van vervoer, het die volgende gesê, quoting, "The previous deal with Entelini was one that was conceived either in sin or insanity." Wat het hy daarmee bedoel?
There was a clause that allowed the concessionaire to claim revenue when the pass was closed, and that would be a revenue that was based on projected tolling figures. That was extremely prejudicial to the province, and he believed that it could not have been conceived without there being some kind of either an ulterior motive or that it was just plain crazy.
Die skattings is op beperkte data gegrond en deur 'n inwoner van Houtbaai, Keith Fawcett, nagegaan. Wat hy gevind het, is redelik skrikwekkend en hy sê hy is met regstappe gedreig as hy dit openbaar sou maak.
So Keith, you actually believe that there shouldn't be a toll at all?
No, I don't think that Chapmans Peak Drive should have been proclaimed as a toll road. The thinking behind it was flawed right from the very beginning. We have, the public have managed to get hold of traffic figures, which I processed. I'm an analytical chemist, but I can do, as we all learnt at school, I can do add-ups and I can do takeaway. Predicted, 5,689 per day. Actual, 3,142. They are way, way below, and I'm talking here somewhere in the region of 50% below the revenue. They will never, ever reach the projected income.
So vir 'n lang tyd, tot die klousule uiteindelik verwyder is, kon Entelini die pad gesluit hou en oordrewe vooruitgeskatte bedrae eis. Die belastingbetaler moes opdok en die plaaslike inwoners wat nie die pad elke dag kon gebruik nie, was woedend.
I mean, I've been cycling here for maybe 20 years, and the antics they got up to in closing the road made me angry, to the extent of putting up a barbed wire fence to keep everybody off the road so that nobody could give an account of what the state of the road was. And that was at the time when they were being compensated to the tune of R2 million a month for keeping the road closed.
Entellini het reuse bedrae as vergoeding ontvang, op 'n keer soveel as R57 miljoen. Die enorme bedrag en die feit dat dieselfde maatskappy nou ook teen die berg bou, was een te veel vir Bronwyn Lankers-Burn. Sy het op 'n eetstaking gegaan.
Yes, this is Table Mountain National Park, a World Heritage Site nature reserve. Look, there's fynbos, variety of wildlife. This is not just a road going through a suburb or going through any city. It is a nature reserve. And we do not need a toll plaza, especially the magnitude, an office block for the company in the middle of the road reserve. Entellini has every right to stop the free access to day pass and charge people to use public space in this nature reserve, R66 at the moment, which you'd have to pay both ways, going in and going out, to go and picnic on our very own land. It's too much.
Are there any alternative methods, do you think?
Absolutely. Let's put up a boom system past all of these 13 picnic sites where you can collect money simply through either a prepaid system, like you do at any parking garage, or an electronic system. You keep the money off the mountain. There, if you have to build it down in Hart Bay. There's land there. It's being built is archaic, especially when spending public money. And they are spending a lot of our money. In fact, it's been worked out 38 of the 54 million is actually public money.
Ek verstaan hoekom Entellini hulle kantore op die berg wil hê. Maar is dit werklik nodig? Hulle bestuur die afgelope 8 jaar hulle werksaamhede vanuit Houtbaai, 'n klipgooi weg van Chapmans Peak. Hoekom moet die kantoorblok reg bo op die berg gebou word? Hierdie is 'n wêrelderfenisgebied.
This is a 24-hour operation that operates 365 days of the year. There's all sorts of other facilities in here. There's UPS rooms, which are uninterrupted power supply rooms. You've got TV monitors. The whole drive is monitored with cameras. You have weather stations that get fed back to the control room.
Is hierdie werklik die enigste opsie?
The other options would have been to continue with the container sheds that we've got down the road for another 20 years. I don't think that is acceptable, not for the people who have to work in those conditions. And this is an old destroyed site. You call it a World Heritage Site, but I can't see the heritage in this old disused quarry here.
And you don't think that this will have an impact on the environment whatsoever?
I think it has an impact on the environment, just like the lower cable station going up to Table Mountain. But, this is one of the greatest tourist attractions in the Cape Peninsula. And I don't think it's right that the entrance to this is a whole lot of shipping containers. Shouldn't we have something that is actually world-class into a world-class tourist attraction? That is the question that I'd like to ask.
Vir Clifford Ngwavu is 'n deftige ingang na 'n toeristebestemming heel laaste op die lys. Hy is 'n gemeenskapsleier in Isamayetu en was deel van die groep beswaarmakers.
We don't need toll plaza, we need houses. These people are living on the sheds, there are no toilets, there are no washing basins in the area. Now, instead of throwing the water, flushing it, they come to the drain on the road. They throw it on the drain.
Isamayetu is Houtbaai se armste plakkerskamp waar die inwoners steeds die emmerstelsel gebruik. In die winter spoel swaar reën deur die hol in die riviere in en deur die oorvol plakkershitte. Die gevolg is beide 'n omgewings- en 'n humanitêre krisis.
8 years. This young boy, he get bent from the shacks. That is why we need the shack staff to go away. Because we want that money they build in Toll Plaza to come so that we can develop the lives of the people. The National Parks Board own this land behind me. The St. Parks deny us to get this land. Why they deny us to get this land while they gave the land to the province to build the toll office? First, deal with the poor of the poorest in order to develop.
Hoewel sommiges glo dat daar nou meer toeriste na die gebied sal kom en dat hulle meer geld sal inbring, sal dit sonder twyfel ten koste van die plaaslike inwoners gebeur, wat of die tolgeld sal moet opdok of die langer alternatiewe roetes sal moet gebruik. Die saak teen die oprigting van die tolplaza is deur die Hoërhof van die hand gewys en daar word met konstruksie voortgegaan. By voltooiing sal dit vir sommige mense 'n deftige ingang tot 'n wêreldklas toeristebestemming wees. Maar vir ander, soos die betogers en die 10.000 mense wat die versoekskrif onderteken het, sal dit 'n simbool wees van oordrewe ontwerp, vermorste belastinggeld en die onherroepbare verandering van ons land se erfenis.